then beat Sea Falcon, and now he's here, where then he started top 8 by beating Zeus, the person who sent him into losers in the first place, now has beaten Mango and is looking to fight Cake. That is a insane run. Holy crap.
Yeah.
What a showing.
All right.
I see a bunch of human lime mentioned. I'm so sorry that that's the person I didn't. There's a lot of human lime mentioned, like Pogs in chat. I just don't know who that person is. Let me know, though. I'm super down. I can get educated here.
All right. Started up VoiD on Forsburn, I0N, of course, on Kragg. And these two are very familiar with winners finals and almost any game that they play, I'm sure. It's time.
Yeah, human lime looks like a top raster from Rivals 1 and Rivals 2.
Dang, I just don't remember the tag then. That's my bad.
All good.
Usually I got the Rivals 1 folks.
There's so many people from so many
There
games.
are.
Hard to keep track of everything.
I heard he also plays Mega Man in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
Human
sense.
Lime and Grompy are secretly the same.
You know,
person.
he plays
just entered twice.
Honestly, if I had to guess which character, a Mega Man player played in Rivals 2, I would guess either Raster or Kragg. Those would be the two I would pick. So
Yeah,
I'll
until
pick
Ellie
Raster.
comes out. Yep.
Yes.
All I know so far from what I've seen, press 1 if you guys enjoy this patch. At least watching it. I enjoy watching this much more than the first patch, I'll be honest. Like, it's actually really, really good. Like, we've had great Coinboxes already, but like, the sets here have been, like, exceptionally good, I feel.
Yeah, I think, like, regardless of what you think about like specific character power, it feels like the game is just in a healthier spot of like, oh, you're not fishing for the same opening the entire time. You're playing around your opponent. You're doing way more, and that's everywhere from like, your silver level all the way up to the top 8 event like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one goal too is like it is healthier if there's more variety of strategies. So like if a patch came out and then all of a sudden the results had, more, it wasn't just Rivals players, right? It was like Ultimate, Melee, Rivals, PM, all of them getting far. Like that's a good telling because they all approach the game pretty differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So right now, like, I mean, obviously balance is never ending, right? And like we weren't even trying to, like I said, kind of hit the characters in terms of how they're stacking, but like one goal is to make things more variety viable by just getting rid of the cheese that's repetitive.
Right.
Yeah, not necessarily nerfing like the characters, nerfing certain strategies, right?
Yeah. I mean, when the dev notes, like the patch starts out with like, hey, the focus isn't on balance right now. The focus is just on like, we're working on strategy. We're working on trying to get rid of less like frustrating and less interactive things.
Yeah, and then so the first thing you do is you skip that, you go straight to Twitter and you @Dan, why did you destroy my character?
You nerfed me specifically.
Yeah.
I saw so many people too be like, that's a terrible excuse when you nerf like Orcane, for example, the worst character in the game, he's bottom tier, blah blah. I'm like, do you know if Melee did, month 1 tier list, if you buffed the crap out of Jigglypuff and Yoshi because everyone thought they were bad, then by the time the meta shifted, it'd be like, holy crap, now these characters are like the best in the game by a long shot.
Interesting development here. They're doing a hand movement, but in chat, I0N requested for VoiD to not use the Force bug.
Oh.
And VoiD agreed.
Interesting.
Cool.
So
What?
they're gentlemen, gentlemen agreeing, I guess, to not use the Force bug. Now, I'm not too versed on what that is, but Dan, if you want to explain.
Yeah, it's actually nice that it's a controller setting bug because VoiD can actually turn it off, right? Like if you turn off tap strong, then you don't have access to it. So, because otherwise you could like accidentally do it. But basically, there's a bug with tap strong where you can cancel the cape into down strong or up cape if you do the forward one. It's not intended.
Yeah.
And it did happen in Rivals 1 as well. In Rivals 1, I don't know if it was a bug or not. I feel like we patched it one time to make the change, and then we realized how busted it was. So we nerfed it. But yeah, it was in that game too.
VoiD can't use a bug, but I0N can use a bug? That seems
I
kind
was
of
just
unfair, man.
wondering about
The
that.
biggest,
That's kinda
That
messed
seems
up.
unfair.
That's I don't know about all that.
The longest running joke from Rivals.
I had to say.
He also causes the most bugs. That's the best part.
That is
Like,
true.
All the pillar and rock stuff, like making the pillar too small, and then the characters like teleport away. It's like thanks,
And it
Kragg.
looks like they're still testing out connection on this winners finals.
Yeah, it looks a little jittery at spots. I think they're pretty far away from each other.
All right, here we go.
No, they're
Oh
not.
no, wait.
NorCal to SoCal.
SoCal to SoCal. Why was I
Yeah.
thinking that VoiD was like East Coast for a second?
No, VoiD is SoCal.
Yep.
Yeah, they got
I
good-
think
they got
I0N
good
is
things.
San Fran, right?
I0N's like NorCal, north of Sacramento.
Okay.
Oh, I have just looked at the actual stream and it looks way cleaner, like way smoother there. This is just the Discord.
Yeah.
We're good. We're chilling.
Nah, this stream's been running beautifully.
Yep. No, because it was choppy, I assumed it was like net play stuff
was
and
gonna
not
take it.
just Discord lag. Not the stall. Yeah,
Oh, I
because
like
you can
that a
actually
lot.
do. If
That
you're
was
not aware
huge.
with fours, you can, in addition to teleporting in different directions, if you input neutral B or up B and then don't push in a direction after that, you just do like a neutral teleport and you stay in the same spot. It's a great way to throw people off if you're in the smoke.
Oh, what the
Oh,
world?
that is a straight up because of the change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's happened to me
Yeah.
several times.
That's my favorite way to kill as Kragg as well. So like I'm gonna be feeling it for sure. I already died when I'm trying to get people.
Well,
Yeah.
and I0N specifically was known for going for a lot of the downside.
Oh
Oh!
my god.
Big.
Oh, and the perfect recovery for the 15th time. Punch him
But
down.
still might be dead. Oh, goes for a neutral B. I like that idea, but doesn't connect. And now VoiD's the one on the offensive. Let's pick up with the dash attack into the cape.
I feel like the resilience on VoiD to recover like that is like the Smash 4 style of like every stock is so valuable. Whereas like Melee, they're used to 4 stocks. I feel like sometimes Melee players like throw away their life a little too much.
Damn.
It's hard when it's a third of your game and not just a fourth. Like that's
Right.
a significant percent difference.
For sure.
You know, when I asked earlier on Twitter what character was going to win the tournament, VoiD himself put a picture of Forsburn. And honestly, when a player has that much confidence, I usually would bank on them to win the whole thing. And after the amazing set hit with Mango and this first game here, I'm feeling it's going to be a VoiD Cake Finals, but you know, I just
Yeah.
predict things and I'm wrong half the time. So
Yeah, I saw that. I thought he was just making a joke about the bug, but now we're just seeing phenomenal,
just
phenomenal
incredible.
force play in general.
And you know, he was in the finals for Nasby, he was in the finals for Multiverses. It's just, there's something so fitting about it, you know?
We need to find a game that this man isn't good at, but I think Lud has tried that twice and hasn't worked so far. Just waits.
Yeah,
know,
even
Love facts.
early days of old, right? He got to the Genesis Grands. VoiD did, right? Pichu or something.
Yeah,
back
and he
in
got
the day.
he first
very
Genesis
good at
Grands.
it, yeah.
He just has one of the greatest legacies of any gamer of all time. Wow! I0N
it.
literally stealing victory there from VoiD.
Stole it, but also that was just a call out because VoiD has been mixing up that recovery. Like, am I going into the smoke? Am I just doing a neutral teleport and staying in the same spot? Am I pulling clone when I'm in the smoke? Which one am I? Like, VoiD just kind of, or I0N had to make like a hard call out and like, you are going here and I need to refresh now.
Right.
Like, there's so many ways he could have gotten juked from that.
Yeah, I0N. It seems like he's been playing at the ledge very well, though. In general, like even though VoiD has been juking him a lot of the times, the more times VoiD uses those mix, the more ready I0N's gonna be for them, right? So like you can mix, but if your opponent knows what mixes are in your repertoire, it's a lot easier for them to cover them.
Yeah, I mean, because at that point, VoiD was starting to run low in resources too when he was off stage. But the number of people that can like fully articulate exactly when Fours is out of resources combined with smoke and different clones, it's still hard.
Yeah, and as the set plays out, you're gonna get a lot more comfortable with certain aspects of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he's gonna go for. Okay, I think.
Well, oh god. Okay, I was confused there too.
I think he was using the standing on the pillar to like grab the ledge whenever the up B breaks it. I think that was the strategy.
It's almost looks like a weird Kragg version of the Marth Killer.
Yeah.
Of like I stand on pillar to block this and I fast fall to ledge as soon as it's broken.
And it did end up working out. I don't think it's something that's going to be super consistent, but I like the idea of it. They're definitely just trading back and forth at the start. Nice tech chase, but he's been going for the special pummel a lot. And okay, Elden Ring into the down and
Damn!
I like that. So normally you go for the double jump down air there, but going for the wall jump one, so he has the double jump afterward to be a little bit more safe.
Because if you wall jump, then hit somebody, you're able to wall jump again. You don't, because you only get one, but that's how you can refresh that resource.
Yep.
Gotta make the play.
Yeah, this is a big thing from Rivals 1. Like, Forsburn vs. Kragg was a very good punish game.
Yep, and big pickup from VoiD. Not going to be enough to take stock, though. And this is a huge conversion. Gets the forward air afterwards, what's going to kill. Yeah, a little three-piece. Sometimes you go for the I0N on the back air, and you're just able to extend it a little bit longer, get that neutral air follow-up, get enough damage to get the kill.
Second seed in the Coinbox was ZB, but he dropped out.
Yeah, 4 dropped out too, right? Soul was 4, I think.
Yeah. So, fun fact about the Coinbox. Obviously, it is sponsored by Coinbase. There's some amazing stuff happening next week for Black Friday promotion at IRL. But one of the funniest things is there's a guy who paid 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza, like in 2007, back when it was like worthless. As of today, Bitcoin is now at 100K, which means he paid $1 billion officially for a pizza. And I just thought you guys should know that. That is, it hit 100K during the Mango Void set, I think. But yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
It sucks to be that guy.
Crazy
I mean,
time.
but at the same time, like, if he never bought that pizza, like, that was the first purchase with Bitcoin, right?
Ever.
So
Without him.
would
one.
it ever have gone up? Who knows?
The butterfly
Somebody had to make
effect, if
that
he
leap.
did buy the pizza, it would just be worth like $1 still.
Yeah.
What if the pizza was cold?
Yeah, I was gonna say, the worst part of the
It's just
story
a
is
bad pizza. Yeah.
Oh
the
my
pizza
God.
sucked. That's the worst part. It's the part no one knows.
Oh my god! But while we're talking about this pizza, I0N has just been. Oh yeah, you can't do that. I0N has just been running away with this game until a little bit of an SD there.
Yeah. Well, there was a point where I was like, am I just wrong? Like,
Thanks, Jason.
I feel like I0N's dead here, but he's got to know better than me. And then, no, he did just fall off.
I think every Kragg player has done that at least once.
Oh, yeah.
Snags the ledge once again.
It's just the, like, I assume that Kragg knows better than I do when they're out of resources, and that maybe I miscounted.
I think he made the king for the rate of 48. If you're just tuning in, this is winners finals, and I0N is about to 3-0 VoiD with, oh my god. Kragg throws it. Oh!
Ooh, that's all right on the double jump. We get to the wall still, though. Yep. That was such a good clone pop. Holy crap.
Oh, I moved that down there.
That's kind of felt like the difference to me in, like, watching Cake's fours versus VoiD's fours, is that VoiD is using the clone more in a deceptive way, where, like, Cake has literally told me that he plays with the clone like it's a heat-seeking missile, and that's really all we want.
Yeah,
And so the way that it impacts their combos feels totally different.
Okay, and does pick up that stock. Still a chance for here.
Signs of life.
We gotta be so careful in the corner versus Kragg.
VoiD?
Nice picks.
Oh, how did he spot up the entire smoke?
He's just so talented. You can't teach that.
Oh, man.
Dang.
There you go.
And 3-0 for I0N, securing his place in grand finals. Great showing from him so far, and VoiD is going to have to fight his way back in losers.
Yep, 3-0. Top of that, done by I0N, who was going for his second Coinbox victory now, but He has a couple more foes to fight,